Where you at? I might swerve in that corner. Whoa, whoa. Just hold on tight. Please get the tweaking. Stop letting shit go. I know you're not ready. But I've been born ready, bred ready. And I want to welcome you to the bigger play where the rubber meets the road and we get straight to it. You hear me? Do you hear me? All right. In case you don't.
Do you feel like you gotta date somebody that's in the industry? Or that's making the same amount of money that you're making or more?
They gotta be making
more money than you.
Yeah. And I think that's our issue. Yeah. I think that's our issue. I think that's the problem.
A lot of men don't also like women that like got their own. That's the insecurity for them too. They don't like that. They want to control.
Cap. Big cap. Since when did a man with substance and integrity give two about a woman that has her own? You see how women be, and then they be capping. You just dealt with little baby. Too much cap on these apps. And the real is tired of it, sick of it, and we're going to bring a new definition to the reality of what insecurity is. A real man is going to deal with the woman the way he see fit. And there's going to be no pushback, and if it is, let the chips fall where they may. Real men aren't insecure. If you dealing with a man where you can talk down on him because he don't have the... See, this money talk is going to take a bad hit. I'm going to tell you why it's going to take a bad hit. When the money inside you can't talk to you in your ear, I know that's going to go over your head. When the money inside you, it can't talk to you when you at that nightclub. It can't talk to you when you need that tile fixed. When that refrigerator go out and it need to be moved. When somebody coming up being disrespectful when they need to be put in their place. Money don't fix that. Energy, a man, the essence of what he represents fix that. I'm tired of the narrative. We're going to cut the narrative out. But every day we wake up, every day we wake up.
If you ever think that I'm going out with you and then you pull out Apple Pay to pay for our bill, to tap your card, you're over it. You're dumb. You're crazy. This is the last time you will ever see from me.
So we got to expose the level of mental illness that exists in America. Yeah.
If you have money, you got to spend money on girls. If you want an upper echelon type of girl, you have to spend money.
How much?
Enough. Nothing crazy, but you got to take the girl shopping. You got to be like, yo, I was thinking about you.
Cap. Big contradiction. You heard me? Let's say it again.
If you have money, you got to spend money on girls. If you want an upper echelon type of girl, you have to spend money.
How much?
Enough. Nothing crazy, but you got to take the girl shopping. You got to be like, yo, I was thinking about you. I bought you a Chanel bag or a Birkin. I just think.
The fuck? Enough. He said how much? He said enough. Let me explain something to you, young man. Enough is never enough. Follow me. Enough is never enough. You remember that. You heard? Make sure you remember that. And if you remember that, you'll be okay. Don't let somebody push a narrative on you that's not official, that isn't right, that doesn't have the balance that it deserves to have. Okay? You beautiful. You dealing with simps that you will run their money down and you won't care that they just spent $100 grand on you and they have nowhere to live. You like, that's on that goofy. We don't play them games with integrity because integrity have 10 inches and they don't.
Men are the easiest thing in the entire world. If you are wondering how you and another woman got the same man, it is because men are the easiest thing in the entire world. I have never wanted a man and not gotten him. Do you have any idea how many men have wanted me and not gotten me? There has never been a...
We not checking for her. Facts. I know how many men not checking for you. So you'll go take advantage and you don't like him. How is he even an option? This is the problem we have. He's not an option. You're not even checking for him. But you sitting out here as if you got so many that you want. If you got 7 men that's coming for you and you ain't checking for them, how is that a benefit? You don't like none of them. But you got that one in particular that's low-key over there with her, and you want him. He not checking for you. See how easy it is to be realistic? It's easy to be realistic. It's not difficult. Nah.
Welcome in. What's your name?
My name's Mondo.
What is it?
Mons.
Mond?
Mons. What is he?
Mons. Okay, and how old are you?
I'm 35.
All right, and Mons, can we see you or this?
Nah.
Oh, yeah.
Nah. You don't need to see moms because we can't see you. We can't see you past your shallowness, past you asking about our money, past you worry about how tall we is, past you worry how big it is, past you worry about all of that good stuff. No, let's deal with the shallowness of it all. Yeah?
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yeah? This was on our timeline. I got plenty of it. I can keep cooking. You want me to keep cooking? Ooh, it's finna get real out here.
Every time I go to the bathroom, guess who's complimenting me? Women. If I go to the club, guess who's complimenting me? Women. I go out with women. It doesn't matter what a man thinks.
You heard her? Women, women, women. She said don't matter what a man think. Since when? Since when in America it didn't matter what a man think? In 2025?
I didn't like how the whole rating thing he would do, like a 10 is a Beyonce. First off, I don't think Beyonce is a 10. That's just me personally. I think she's like a 7.
Did she just say she didn't like the fact that Kevin Samuels rated women and then proceed to rape Beyonce less than what he rated her? Did that just happen?
I didn't like how the whole rating thing he would do, like a 10 is a Beyonce. First off, I don't think Beyonce is a 10. That's just me personally. I think she's like a 7.
Woo! You ready? You want some more? I got some more.
Bitches be like, how you don't give a fuck? It took me 6 years to get to this point. Hey, I used to give a fuck just like you. I used to care what the next bitch had to say, what the next nigga thought, what my mama, what my family had to say, but then I realized my family don't pay my motherfucking bills. I do.
You want some more?
So I went on a date with this guy, and it was a wonderful first date. As the date was wrapping up, he's like, hey, I had a great time with you. I am interested in seeing you again, and, you're beautiful, your vibe is great. Then he's like, can I ask you for a favor? What's up? He's like, can we take a selfie together? I would like to have a picture of us from the night that we first met if this materializes. Okay, that's cute. And I said to him, of course, we can take a selfie together. I took a precautionary measure and I decided to take the photo with my phone. And then I teased him a little bit and I said, you're going to get this photo when you make it official. and he thought it was adorable, and then he proceeded to ghost me. Not only did he ghost me, but I was blocked.
Cause who the you think you playing with? It's
I have no kids. I've never been married.
Damn. Fatality.
Okay.
The question I have for you is, why are you 43 years old and not married?
Oh, I was
or have
hustling.
never been married, or don't have kids at all?
I really wanted to do all those things. Like I was.
go back and watch my. The same reason you sitting on Pop the Balloon at your age. See, we're going to stop with the shaming of the men because the men not out here representing the same way our counterparts is representing. Uh-oh, hold on. I got plenty.
Feel like you shouldn't date for someone's potential. Like, I feel like in your adult years, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not here to, deal with somebody's potential of who they could be. So I need you to be who you supposed to be when you approach me. The problem is...
Do me a favor. Let me ask you a question. Who is who they supposed to be when you approach them? Who don't grow from age 30 to age 33 to 37 to 40? Who don't do that? I just got a text. I'll be right back. This shit is up. And it's stuck. Yeah, do it for the realest in the game right now. She will. Yeah. Do it for the realest in the game right now. She will. Yeah. Maybe she won't, but then again, maybe she will. Yeah. I do it for the realest in the game right now. She will. Yeah. Bro, we gonna keep it a thou wow. You hear me? Hey, hold on. We gotta go back and get him. We gotta get him.
She found most attractive.
Yeah.
Feel like you shouldn't date for someone's potential. Like, I feel like in your adult years, like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm not here to, deal with somebody's potential of who they could be. So I need you to be who you supposed to be when you approach me.
Whoever seen somebody want a finished product, not knowing where the product came from, not knowing what the product been through, not knowing the essence of the product. Whoever seen that? Somebody that want a 2025, 2026 brand new vehicle. Somebody that's just looking at the surface and the superficiality of it all. Somebody want that makeup to be finished. You hear me? Follow me. I know you don't know where I'm going, but I'm going to take you there. Somebody that want them shoes to be fresh and clean. Somebody that want that train and that airplane and that house to be turnkey. Perfect. Since when was a human that? Since when was a person that? Since when was the flesh that? How you going to look at a person like it's a material? I know that's going over your head, but it's okay. When you find that person that's of no flaws, that has no attachment to family members that's got flaws, that has no attachment to any history of their life that has flaws, you let me know what them results look like. I love to see them. But when you got character and when you got balance, you don't sound like that. Nah.
I think the best relationships, the relationships that last the longest, is when the female is more dominant than the man. I know y'all gonna get in my comments and be like, what?
It's sad. She said she think that relationships that's the best is when the female is more dominant than the man. See, one thing about us over here at the bigger play, we don't play. You play. You put out content that's really shallow, superficial, biased, weak, short, no longevity. That's what you do.
And personally, I just feel like bad should make $20,000 an hour just for being bad. This is hard. I can't be doing this for free.
She said all the bad bees supposed to make 20. Yeah. 20,000 a day. Okay.
The men didn't want to be with black women because black women were not submissive and that they didn't want dark-skinned kids.
And we have some actual stats I'll run through later after we finish, just kind of...
Cap. That's why she said she'll run through them later. Men love black women. Men love their kids. Men don't like disrespect. We don't like gaslighting. We don't like narcissism. We don't like manipulation. We don't like the victim playing Olympics. Okay? Oh, boy. You want me to keep going? All right.
Majority of you said you want a whole man in your life who can provide, keep, and protect, right? So here's the question. How can you have one when you get up every day trying to be the best man you can be?
No.
Facts. You get up every day ready to challenge, ready to fight, ready to throw them stones because of the choices you made. That's what you do. I really appreciate being able to be here and talk to my counterparts and try to give emphasis on something new. I'm trying to get used to where we at. I'm trying to get used to keep going. I'm trying to get used to the balance. I'm going to show up every day because of the bigger play. This is what we have to do. And I'm not going to let you down. Stay tuned to the bigger play where the rubber meets the road and we get straight to it. I see you in a little while or tomorrow. Love you, kids.